Hey guys, it's been a while, I know, and I can't make up for excuses or anything like that because it's really been that long, and this is more of an update, kind of, what's been going on, what's happening, what kind of needs to be, I guess, said and done. So yeah. So recently, I had went into a residential hospital due to my mental health state, and that was really, like before, it was really hard, and I couldn't really, focus on myself, and it was really hard. School, even relationship aspects, people were even getting annoyed on that side, and I decided to take it upon my own hands that I need help, and this is really, before anything else bad happens, I should, help myself. So I decided to do that, and I might make a separate video on that, I don't know, just depending kind of how things go on. So basically, yeah, it's been it's a hell ride, but it was like worth it. It was really worth it. There was a lot of points in there that I can say that, just it was definitely stressful because I couldn't really, like, at first I really was like, oh, this sucks, and I was excited, but I was really nervous, and like any other person, it's just hard. And there's something that I realize as that everyone's life there is something positive to it, and that's hard. It's hard to do. It's hard to acknowledge that there's something positive in your life and you can't just find it yet. I know there's a lot of people out there who, they throw their life around thinking that if I throw suicide around, then that's okay. Other people won't be affected by it, and in reality, they are. They really are. I mean, I've sat down with many people, and in, like, from when I used to be and when I am now, like, before I would say my life is worthless, and, then, they told me their story, and it was like, I thought, well, it isn't really about that, and, then I kind of, once I went into treatment, came back out, I realized there's so much more. There really is. It's just, life is really a beautiful thing. It's hard to, set in stone that things are different, and it kind of made me realize what I want to do, like, for my college, and what I want to do for basically my whole life. And that's kind of, like, what I want to start doing is, like, music therapy, and I know there are a lot of things that I have to start doing to really, build myself up. And there's a lot of, like, skills that I learned, especially, like, DBT, dialectical therapy, which it really helps a lot. Like, I thought it was bullshit, one of those things, it don't work. And then I sat down more, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't try. Trying is such a thing that, it really is something that is going to help if you just try. A lot of people say that, it's not an aspect of just getting out of bed, and it's not just motivation. It's understandable if you're, like, physically disabled, or maybe mentally disabled, but if you're, like, just dealing with, like, depression, clinically depressed, or anything like that, it really is an aspect of just giving up. Because the more and more you start building yourself up like that, it's really going to help. So, yeah. I know a lot of people actually bullshit at me on that, and they're like, no, it doesn't work. You really got to keep that motivation going. It's not something simple. So, yeah. So, it's almost been actually a good 3 months? No. I don't know how many months it's been. But it's been a good while since I've been out. I think almost 2 months, which is awesome. Really, it says I'm really doing amazing. So, yeah. So, the next thing that's coming up is 16th birthday and golden birthday. So if you don't know how old I am, I'm actually 15. And, that's something that a lot of people look forward to is their 16th birthday. But not only that, it's a golden birthday. So it kind of, my mom's like, kind of, she's looking for all this stuff that she can find me. And then I'm, making a list just in case, like how, like if she gets stuck, I'll just like, send her the website. Like, hey, this is what I want, but maybe you can look into, I'm not driving just yet. I am taking driver's ed. So that's something that I'm definitely, looking forward to. She's thinking about a car, but it's just like, I haven't even got my temps yet, so that's just something I kind of gotta, wait for. So yeah. So I think that, the birthday thing is definitely going to be something to look forward to. I think it's just something that, you know, a lot of people think it's just a birthday, it's not something special. This is, when I was a kid, I thought 16, that was something big. You know, you'd see in every kid's show that 16 was that big thing, and if you weren't 16, that, you know, I didn't see it as, like, that's when I start driving. That's more of, like, you know, that's when things start. And I'm young for, like, being in sophomore. I'm not even 16, and, like, school is ending tomorrow. And it's like, oh, like, some people are already turning 17, and they're going into their junior year, and I'm like, I'm not even 16, so give me a sec here. It doesn't make any sense, but it's, you know, it's how things work. So, not too long ago, I thought about, like, what age I was going to be when I was graduating, and I'll be 17, which I find actually kind of nice. I thought I was going to be, you know, 18, 19. I don't know if I'm going to graduate on time. That's still, like, you know, questionable, especially where I've been in that. But it's still very possible if I just, you know, maybe do a little overworking and then slow down, you know, kind of everything in one. So the next thing is a GoFundMe. So this may seem like a big surprise, but for GoFundMe, there's something that needs, like, I want to start streaming and all that once again, but that's really hard to do considering, like, we're in the process of moving, so all three of these last things are kind of coming together. But we're moving, and, you know, it's really hard because I don't have, like, a good computer that I can, you know, that I can use. I don't have my regular 2 desktop computers. I just, right now, I'm using a laptop, which sucks, but it still works in the process of, you know, still being able to make videos, stuff like that. And I just thought, well, maybe if I just, like, the computer build I'm looking into, I might have it linked, I don't know. But, like, with the new GoFundMe, I'm probably going to link this video to kind of start, you know, saying as the things have been going on. And it's really going to help me start that big life that I want to do. Because not only do I want to be a music therapist, I want to look into the fact of, you know, like, being excited for something that's, like, streaming and making videos. Like, that's something, like, secondhand I want to do. So, like, that's something I might want to look into maybe during college, starting now, kind of, you know, looking into how people really look into it. So I'm really excited for that. That's just something that I thought, like, considering I don't work yet, and due to the fact of being, like, somewhat disabled, and not only that, it just sucks because some people don't accept the fact here where I live, they don't accept certain people, like, with certain background. Like, my background would be in a residential hospital and attempts of certain things, and, you know, it's just, like, they're not going to accept that, like, oh, that's okay. It's just more like, oh. So, in that way, I mean, sure, that's not really legal. Like, it's not legal. It's more illegal to, like, not accept someone because of their, like, that history, like, their mental history. So, yeah, that new computer, I think, is really gonna, you know, help me out. So, anything that's, I guess, that's donated, it would help. It really would, considering I can't work, and I'm, like, overly busy. English, I still have problems with that, of course. And it's just, you know, I'm definitely, like, very school prioritized now, so, like, working on school is definitely something, even during the summertime, I have to work on, because, I mean, I might be in summer school, I don't know, we haven't figured that out. I don't know. Overall, my school is, like, really weird. It's got very weird aspects to it, so, you know. Anyways, we're in the process of moving, though, so that's just something that, you know, needs to be put out there. So I think that's, like, something hard. Like, there's a lot less than what this room used to have. Like, there's a lot of boxes either outside or inside, you know. Just the whole house is kind of in a mess, and it's just like, oh. It's kind of something that I didn't expect when coming home, but, you know, I sort of expected it. That's because my parents, you know, they're getting a divorce, and that's only normal because, you know, it's something that, it sucks to hear, but it's something that I'm actually looking forward to, because I think it'll help me in the long run, like, start my life a little bit better. And this whole moving thing, it's not easy either, but I think, like, you know, my cat over there, he's got to get used to it, but I think they'll be fine. I mean, everything in this family will be great. It's just things are taking some time. And then last but not least is the streaming and videos. So there's some videos and like streaming aspects I want to start doing again. And it's just once I have a more set schedule on how to do things during the summer, I think that's when I'll start streaming, maybe uploading videos, trying to figure like how I want to do that. And of course it's hard enough, but considering like what's going on at this current moment, like I'm pretty good like making a video. It's not making me nervous, I'm a little, but I'm just kind of like making it as like relaxing as possible. So yeah. And I think that's pretty much about it. I mean, if there's anything that I thought like, needed more explaining, I probably would have remade the video already. So yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching and, checking in, seeing how I'm doing. So I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that is, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!